So nice clean start for these athletes here. A little bit of jostling to make your space and make you move through. From the inside, station 1, we have Ollie from Diamond Valley, 2, Samara from Box Hill, 3, Cassandra from Oakley, 4, Charlotte from Brighton, 5, Chloe from Ringwood, 6, Madeline from Kew, 7, Claudia from Mornington, 8, Sophie from Warrnambool, 9, Charlize from Bendigo, 10, Clementine from Mentone, 12, Molly from Essendon, 13, Aria from Ballarat, 14, Taylor from Sale, 15, Temby from Kew, 16, Georgie from Campbell Malvern, 17, Madeline from Doncaster, 18, Holly from Caulfield, 19, Victoria from Frankston, 22, Asher from Frankston in, 24, Lauren from Box Hill. But as we mentioned before, it is Ollie really off to a really strong start at the moment. She's out there in front. And she's been chased down as well. There's a Mornington athlete sitting there in second place, I believe it might be. And our Essendon athlete in Molly. So it is Claudia from Mornington sitting there currently in second place at the moment, with our second Q athlete following closely behind that group. But it is a nice little lead there for the moment on Ollie. You can see a number of different competitors now from this vision in that second pack that we've got coming through, which includes Claudia, Molly, Madeline, Cassandra, and then we've got Lauren sitting just off the back of that second group there, as well with Holly from Caulfield. So there is probably starting to break. Lauren's starting to make her way up now on the outside of that group. So very clever tactic there. She's a taller athlete as well, so she's not necessarily able to, she probably at the start line should be able to manoeuvre herself quite easily, but she's just sitting on that second group. So it's a really very clever way to run at potentially such a young age. So you see the Q athlete moving up now a little bit more into this group. That's Madeline. But it is Ollie doing the work out in front by herself at the moment, with Madeline following in behind her, Cassandra from Oakley and Lauren from Box Hill. That next group features Aria. Now, Aria, remember, was our winner last year in this event. So she'll start to make her way up as well and try to just to tag onto that second group of athletes that are following Ollie around at the moment. But as you can see there, the athletes do look a lot closer in comparison to the distance that they have in between them. Probably about a 15-metre lead at the moment to Ollie on that second group. And then we have a couple of competitors just spread out to chase that second group. Lauren's just breaking off the back of that group of 3 that was, but just trying to stay in touch with them as they come in towards the Bell Lap. So it is Ollie out in front at the moment. Her seated time of 5:19. So she comes through at the bell at 3:54. Got the athlete from Oakley's moved up, Cassandra. She's running really, really well at the moment, as well as is Madeline from Kew. Lauren's just off the back of that group, and then we have our Ballarat athlete in Aria. We've got a slight break then. We've got a Brighton athlete making their way up as well behind that group, and that's Charlotte Gibbs. Now she's our 5th fastest qualifier. But as we mentioned before, the Ballarat athlete, remember, they might not have a lot of competition at their region level, but she's on the chase now for Ollie. She's run this really well at the moment, and she's made a little bit of ground on Ollie. So we'll just have to see how Ollie goes with this last 200 that she comes into. But Lauren's also starting to build up some speed as well on this group. So the minor medal places are up for grabs at the moment as they make their way with about 150 metres. Ollie's got about 100 to go. So she's going to hold on. She's done all this hard work. You'd hate to see her taken down in the last part of this race and give it up, but she's finishing off really strongly at the moment. Keep an eye on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Her seated time of 5:19. Looks like she's going to take away. And second, third, and fourth. Lauren's come through for second. Madeline for third. Aria for fourth. Charlotte for fifth. Great run by Cassandra from Oakley for sixth. She ran really well. Then we've got Ringwood, Frankston, Sale, Diamond Valley, Holly from Caulfield.
The silver medal with a performance here, 3:21, goes to Eleanor Downey of Ballarat. And the gold
Clem from Mentone. Then we have Box Hill, Essendon, Mornington.
Of Box Hill. Congratulations, girls. Great effort.
Our Warrnambool athlete there. And then we have Temby from Kew. And finishing off in their last 100 metres of this event, we have Charlize from Bendigo. Some really great performances there for our under 12 girls in event 204, the 1500 metres.